Hey guys, my name is Divi, the audio nomad, and I'm on a mission to help place India on the digital nomad map. After attending 3 international nomad festivals, the number one question that I get is from women saying that they don't feel safe traveling to India. And I believe that this is the root cause behind why India is not on the digital nomad map. Think about it. If women don't feel safe to travel to India, then their friends and men are also probably likely not going to follow. And what happens then is a lack of community, because to have a healthy, thriving community, you need diversity. So on a personal note, when I lived in a camper van across Australia, I met so many strong, badass, independent women from around the globe that were living in vans, living in the wilderness, and truly living young, wild, and free. Of course, they still had safety concerns, but for the most part, they felt pretty safe and confident in their choice of living in a van solo, which was incredible to see. After that, I backpacked India for 2 years, and it was heartbreaking to see it was a different story in my own home country. There were a bunch of solo female badass women traveling still. However, a lot of them had to keep looking over their shoulders, had to think twice before booking buses or trains, had to look over their shoulders at hostels and things, and it was really sad to see. So this made my family, community, and I sit down and ask, how can we help women access India in a safer way? Now, we can't control the country, but we can control our little bubble that is Jungli, the nomad village. So I want to share with you 3 things that we're doing at Jungli to mitigate risk for women and improve safety. And I'm really pumped to say that by implementing these 3 things, more than 1 in 3 room nights at Jungli are now booked by solo female travelers, and that doesn't even include women in couples and groups. We want to see that number keep improving. So here's 3 things we're doing that you can also implement if you're running a co-living in India. Number 1, we take input from women. I'm not a woman, my dad's not a woman, my team is mostly male. So who are we to take these decisions? Therefore, we've started a WhatsApp group called Women of Jungli as a subgroup within our community. Here, we have more than 150 badass women that are giving us input at different touch points on what we can do to improve. We even, of course, take feedback in person. And one example of a really good thing that's come out of this group is our past volunteer Mantasha suggested, why don't we have sanitary pads in the Jungli store? It's a small thing that gives such a big message, that shows that this establishment is female friendly and we don't align ourselves with the taboos that exist in the rest of India. Number 2, we pick women up from the airport. In fact, we pick everyone up from the airport, but it's especially important for women. So before someone comes from Jungli, let's say they're flying in from Amsterdam or wherever they are, before they get to the airport, we give them their driver's details, their selfie of the driver, the license plate, and a photo of the vehicle. So we believe that people are most vulnerable, especially women, just when they land at the airport and then leave, because they come from a controlled environment to the madness of India. That's when you're jet lagged, you don't know the currency, you don't know the language, and you have 10 men yelling taxi, taxi, taxi at you. But if in that chaos, there's one guy calmly standing there with the Jungli signboard and you recognize him because of the WhatsApp message, that also helps mitigate risk and improve safety. The third thing that we do, and I think the most important by far, is we're one of the only places in India and perhaps the world that is selective and exclusive. So Jungli, the nomad village, is not publicly bookable. You won't find us on Airbnb, you won't find us on booking.com. And the reason for that is we see ourselves as more of an educational center, a place where people come with goals and leave as a better version of themselves. So people apply to stay via a form on our website and then have to pass a video interview with Geetika, who is our incredible marketing manager and tribe queen. So if Geetika says that you're the vibe and you pass the vibe check, that's when you're then granted access to Jungli. So what that's done is meant that the vibe on the ground for solo female travelers coming from all over the world to Jungli, they don't have to look over their shoulder, they know it's family owned, they know it's community driven, they know everyone's passed a vibe check, and that we do take women's safety and well-being very seriously. Now, the thing is, this impact can only be controlled in Jungli, which is tiny compared to the rest of the country. So to scale this to the next level, I am actually staying at select co-livings across India and the world, and checking the ones that have the basics like Wi-Fi, community vibes, but also women in their team, taking input from women via WhatsApp groups, and important things like airport pickup and drop off or filtering the crowd. I've actually already picked 2 in Goa. One is called Odd Table in Mandram and the other is 360 Agonda in the south of Goa. And together, we're creating the Jungli Trail. So what that's going to do is women are going to have plenty of options coming up in India. And even if it starts as a few options, it's enough. So that they actually have a trail of curated co-livings that they can choose, and they can land at the airport, take taxis to these places, and know that they have a safe home on the other side waiting for them. But I'm a man, there's only so much I know. I know that we view the world differently as men and women traveling India. So if you're a woman in India or a solo female traveler especially that has traveled India, please comment below on other good practices you've seen from other co-livings or places around the world that can help improve safety for women. I would love to hear from you. Let's all work together and help get India on the Nomad map by making India a little bit safer for women. Let's go.